Welcome back to my channel. My name is Corey and I'm so excited for you to be here today. So today I'm going to be doing a video all about the way that I plan my life. So if you don't know, I'm a teacher and I have a whole separate teacher planner that I use in the school year, but right now it's summertime, so I'm not using that. So today I'm going to show you how I plan my life and my hobby and just things that I like to do in my day to make sure that I am having a productive day. So something I know about myself is that I really need to be productive in the day, even if it's just a couple of things, in order for me to feel happy and that I didn't waste my day. So it's the summertime, and as a teacher, this is the time to just relax, recharge, and refresh for a new year that's going to come up. But this summer, I moved. So I have been organizing my house and just getting used to being in a new place. And I finally feel settled in. So I've started to plan a little bit. Spent a lot of time relaxing too. If you watch my vlogs, you know I spend a lot of time at the pool, a lot of time making iced coffee, a lot of time relaxing. But I still like to be productive. So this is how I plan my life. And if you want to learn about the system of me planning and the tips I have, then this is the place for you. So here we go. Okay, so before we start, I'm going to let you know that there's 3 different things I use to plan, which might be excessive, but for me it works, and for someone who really likes planning, maybe one of these things or multiple of these things will work for you. So the 3 things I use is I have a to-do list for the week, I have a to-do list for the day, and I have a Google Calendar. So I'm going to show you where I keep all those things and how I organize each section of my planning system. So the very first thing I do every single week, so usually this is on a Sunday, is I make my list for the week. And I use Google Keep to make this list because there's multiple lists in this list. I sound insane, and it's because I am, but it works for me. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So I have this space next to me that I'm going to put up what I'm doing on my computer. If you've never used Google Keep before, it is a Google app or like Google widget or whatever the right word is. But if you have a Google account, you have a Google Keep. And it's all the way over here. If you go to this part of the apps in your Google account, it's right here with this light bulb, and it kind of looks like a Post-it note. So that is Google Keep. And so my Google Keep has 7 lists because I'm, again, insane. But these are my lists. So I have workouts for the week, the stuff I want to do for YouTube, adulting, which are just things that I don't want to do but I have to do, Instagram, my groceries, a general to-do list, and then stuff for teaching. So your lists might be different because obviously everybody has different lives, but these are the lists that I need and that work for me. So every single Sunday or even Monday morning, I will sit down and I will write in what I want to do this week on these lists. So for workouts, I wrote every single day, these are the workouts I want to do. For YouTube, I wrote that I want to vlog, film, edit, all those things, and then so on and so on. So to add a list in Google Keep, you're going to make a note, and maybe you will title the note. I titled mine with pictures. Now, to make these headers, the Instagram putting them first has a little tutorial in her highlights on how to make these headers. So I'm not going to show you, but if you want to go there, her name is Lauren. She's amazing. She can show you how to make these little headings for Google Keep. So I will go in and maybe I'll write, I want to vlog, or I need to do my laundry, I need to go to the grocery store, and maybe I'll just title this to-do list. Now my lists have little check boxes on them, so to show you, you're just going to go to more and you're going to write show check boxes. And then maybe this is my whole list, and then I'll hit close, and it's right here. Now if I wanted to change the background color, I could do that. So maybe I wanted it to be blue or yellow. But I always leave mine white because I have those really bold color headers. But you can make this whatever color you want. And you can also move your lists around to wherever you want them to be. So you can always see them right at the top of the list. And so when you finish checking something off, you obviously check it off, but then it goes down here as a completed item. For me, I don't like that. I don't like seeing things that I don't have to do. So you can go to more and you can hit delete checked items, and that'll get rid of everything you check off. And then when you finish, you hit delete checked items and they're all gone. So that is how I use Google Keep. So every day in the week, at the end of the day, I'll go to these lists and I'll check off what I did that day. And if it's things like something that's all week, like vlog all week, I will wait to check that off until the end of the week. So this is where I keep my master list of everything I want to do or accomplish in the week. And a really cool thing about this is that you can get it on your phone as well. So if you have an iPhone or an Android phone, I'm sure most people do, but you can go into the App Store and you can get the Google Keep app. And so when you get the Google Keep app, it looks very similar. And you can see all the lists because it's synced to your Google account. So you can see all the lists you've made. So if you're out and about, you can still access these to-do lists and you can add to them or delete them or check them off while you're not at home. So that's the first thing I do every week to plan. So my second thing that I do is, now that I've created my week-long list, I now use my planner. So my planner is a happy planner, and I got this planner last summer. But the Happy Planner company is amazing, and they have a bunch of different kinds of planners with different layouts. My teacher planner is a happy planner. So my happy planner has this picture of these 4 women on it, and it says, "Be your own happy." And I thought it was really cute, and it has like little rainbow spirals, and I love rainbows, so I really thought it was cute. So the layout of my planner, I'm just going to show you a page that hasn't happened yet, is kind of like this to-do list type line. So it's a vertical, there's a box at the top for maybe a big event that day, and then the rest of it is just lines down the center, which I really like because then I can make a daily to-do list in my planner. So for example, every single night I will sit down, and most of the time I sit down with Rob, and this is kind of like a to-do list for ourselves. So I will look at my giant list for the week and I'll say, okay, tomorrow, these are the things I know I have to do. Maybe I have a doctor's appointment, maybe I have an event I need to go to, maybe I need to go to the grocery store, and I'll write those first. And then I'll ask Rob, like, what do you want to do tomorrow? Because we use this together. What are things he wants to get done? And then I'll write those in too. And then I will look at my big weekly list and I'll say, okay, what on this list could I do tomorrow? What could I accomplish tomorrow so I feel productive? And so I'll find a couple of things on there and add it to my list. And then I have my list for the day. So this is a list that was for last week. And yeah, so I write to do at the top, the list of things, and then sometimes if I have room at the bottom, I'll write a little quote to myself to just, you know, feel like some energy, some pep talk, you know, make yourself feel good about it. So this one I wrote, "You are great," because you're trying your best to get all this done. And so as the day goes on, I will check this off. So this planner sits on my desk all day. And if you've seen my apartment tour, you know that my desk is in the middle of the house. It's in the middle of the living room. So I can always go look at it. So as the day goes, I check it off, mark it off. And then at the end of the day, if I didn't get some stuff done, that's okay. And I circle it as I didn't finish this. So maybe I can do it the next day. And then I go in and I check off the things on my Google Keep. And then all of my to-do lists are done. So that is something that really helps me. I'm such a list girl. So having lists just makes me feel more organized. It makes me feel accomplished, and I really like it. So that's pretty much what I've been focusing on in the summer. But when it comes to, like, if you're someone who needs more of like a time blocking schedule, then I suggest that you use Google Calendar, because when the school year is happening, I have to use my Google Calendar because there's things I need to do at certain times of the day. Like in the summer, there's no certain time of day I need to do something. But when the school year's in session and like I know I need to get this thing done right when I get home from school or it won't happen, or I need to do this at school or it won't happen, then I use Google Calendar. So let me show you how I use that. So just like Google Keep, Google Calendar is a little extension of Google, and if you have a Google account, you have access to Google Calendar. So my Google Calendar I use as like a time blocking system. So every single day that I want to time block out, I either do this when I wake up or right before I go to bed the day before, I will go in and I will make little time block sections for myself. So today I did that just because I wanted to show you guys how it looked, and it's keeping me on schedule. So I, started with I woke up and then I had breakfast, I got ready, and now I'm filming the video. And I have all these little chunks of time separated by different colors to show me that a new thing is happening. And also I've color coordinated different categories because it helps me. So on the side you can see it says my calendars. So I have cleaning, daily, family, friends, fun, meals, Rob, so if we're doing something together, school, social media, to-do, workouts, and YouTube. So I have all those calendars. Now that's a lot. If you only need like 3 or 4, maybe work, family, home, workouts, whatever it is, then you can just make 4 of them. So what's cool about this is you can make any of these whatever color you want. So if you go to the little calendar area, and let's say my cleaning calendar, for example, I hit this little, the 3 dots, and I can pick a color that I want. So if I wanted to just pick one of the colors they have, I could do that. But what's really cool is you can find the little plus button and you can pick whatever color you want, and you can get the exact shade you want, which is really great because it makes it look cute and fun. So that's what you would do if you wanted to change the color. And also, say that I wanted to only see, or I didn't want to see any of my like school work that I wanted to do. I didn't want to think about that. I would, uncheck the school box, or maybe I didn't want to see any of the YouTube work I have to do today. I would uncheck that and it would go away and I could see what else is there. So that's really cool. So then the next day I have it planned out. The colors look a little different because I'm focusing on different things tomorrow. And it's really great. You can look at it through as the week or a day, which you just saw, or even like a schedule, which this kind of looks like a list. So for someone who likes lists, maybe this is helpful to you. So yeah, I really love my Google Calendar, and it's super simple to use. And also this syncs up to your phone. So if you are out and about and you need to look at your calendar, or maybe someone wants to make plans with you and you want to put it in your calendar, you can use this on your phone. It's always with you, and I really like it. So those are kind of the biggest things I use to plan my life out. All right, so now you know all the different things I use to plan my life. I use my to-do list for the week, to-do list for the day, and Google Calendar to time block my life. Now, I completely understand that a lot of this might be a lot for one person to manage, but for me it works. I like seeing color and organization and lists and checkboxes and time blocking. My brain enjoys things like that. So maybe you're someone who just likes lists, so you could use Google Keep, or maybe you like handwritten lists, and that's totally fine. Maybe you like time blocking. I just wanted to give you all of the things that I use. Sometimes I use all 3 in one day, sometimes I only use 1, but it just depends on the season of life, what's going on, and what I need to accomplish. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this plan tips and tricks video. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to dive into. Maybe you want more information on Google Keep or Google Classroom. I would love to answer those questions in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you don't know already, I have a teacher Instagram, which I kind of use as my main Instagram right now, and it's @barefootteacher. I really love talking to you guys on there. Thank you so much for being here and for watching this video. I feel so supported, and I'm excited to keep making videos for you guys. So I hope you're having a great day or night. Keep spreading positivity, and I will see you on Friday for a teaching video. Bye, friends!